Mr. Speaker, Taiwan, an island of democracy and stability, is a key U.S. partner facing an increasingly aggressive Chinese Communist Party. Chinese military aggression is the most visible type of coercion against Taiwan, but CCP influence is widespread. In almost every international organization, the CCP is taking over leadership positions and pushing Taiwan aside. For far too long, the CCP has employed an insidious strategic approach to suppress Taiwan's participation in the international community. The Chinese Communist Party has undermined Taiwan and spread propaganda about that democracy's ability to participate in international organizations. We cannot turn a blind eye to this assault on the very institutions we helped build after World War II. There is no clearer example of the Chinese Communist Party's nefarious tactics than their manipulation of UN Resolution 2758. Passed in 1971, that resolution recognized the PRC as the UN representative for China. But it said nothing about Taiwan's UN representation or sovereignty. Yet the CCP propaganda wrongly claims that this resolution asserts PRC representation over Taiwan, and Beijing has used it as a weapon to prevent Taiwan from participating in international organizations. This resolution, which was intended to bring nations together, has instead been exploited to isolate Taiwan. We cannot allow this blatant assault on freedom to go unchallenged. Taiwan is a vibrant and thriving democracy rooted in freedom. Pushing the envelope on advanced technology like semiconductors. By supporting Taiwan's participation in international organizations, we bolster our own national security, we enhance regional stability, and we safeguard the interests of the United States and our allies. The consequences of Beijing's actions extend far beyond Taiwan's borders. The CCP's suffocating grip prevents Taiwan from sharing its invaluable expertise in areas such as public health, technology, and humanitarian aid. For example, Taiwan is not a member of the WHO because of the CCP. But it was Taiwan that came forward at the end of 2019 with an early warning of COVID-19. Meanwhile, the CCP robbed the world of critical time needed to counter the pandemic, causing millions to die around the world. This is what happens when the CCP manipulates international organizations. And this is what happens when Taiwan is excluded from international organizations. Millions die. By supporting Taiwan's meaningful participation in international organizations, we demonstrate to the CCP that we stand firm in our commitment to promoting freedom, democracy, and human rights. I want to thank the gentleman from Virginia and fellow co-chair of the Taiwan Caucus, Mr. Connolly, for introducing this bipartisan bill, of which I am a proud original co-sponsor. H.R. 1176 will send a clear message to the CCP that we will not tolerate their attempts to suppress, delegitimize, and coerce Taiwan and its people. The Taiwan Relations Act holds that it is the United States policy to maintain their capacity to resist any resort to force or other forms of coercion. That policy must include the stance we are taking today to resist the Chinese Communist Party's coercive tactics at international organizations. This bill deserves our unanimous support. I reserve the balance of my time.
Gentleman from Kentucky reserves. Gentleman from Virginia.